Hello, everyone, and welcome in. It is playoff time here at Zaleski Sports for boys basketball, WIAA basketball here in 2022. And tonight, we have the number 5 seeded Port Edwards Blackhawks hosting the number 12 seed Marion Mustangs. My name is Cale Jacoby alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production here tonight as Marion comes in at 10-14, 7-7. In the CWC North. That was good for 5th in the conference. Port Edwards 15-9, 8-4 in the CWC South. That's good for 3rd in the conference. Port Edwards coming off a loss at Pacelli, 60-42, their final game of the season last Thursday. Marion coming off a win at home against Bowler, 59-53 last Thursday as well. And the winner of this game will play the winner of Allman Bancroft against Spencer. That game happening tonight as well. I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight. The first round, the regional quarterfinals of the 2022 WIAA tournament here in Wisconsin. And it's Port Edwards, the 5 seed, Marion, the 12 seed. We'll be back with starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Premier Realty Group is the #1 selling real estate team in the Wisconsin Rapids area 3 years running. Every listing at Premier Realty Group includes 4K cinematic videos, professional photography, 3D Matterport virtual tours, and more. Nobody sells more homes than Premier Realty Group. Call 715-424-0000. That's 424-0000 today.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
.com.
Welcome back, everybody, as it is time now for starting lineups here tonight again. Port Edwards, the 5 seed, Marion, the 12 seed in Division 5 WIAA tournament basketball. And now it's time for starting lineups. We'll start with the Marion Mustangs as they dim the lights here in Port Edwards. And we will start with number 2, Jaden Sturr. Number 2, Jaden Sturr. Number 13, Ethan Sheaf, the senior. Sturr, a sophomore. Number 22, a senior, Alex Zimmerman. Number 24, a sophomore, Ryan Malig. And number 30, Parker Miller. Number 30, the sophomore. Now it's time for the home team, the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Starting it's number 1, the junior, the 5'10 junior, Timmy Tranel. Number 2, a 5'10 freshman, Brendan Beck. Number 3, a 6'3 junior. He's 35 points away from 1,000. It's Nathan Gibbs. And number 13, a 6'4 junior, Blake Lisi. And number 42, a 6' senior, Caden Hildebrandt. Port Edwards, coached by Justin Beck. Marion, coached by Dave Rowe. As both these teams get set to start off first round of regionals here in WIAA tournament basketball here in 2022. One of many games live on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network here tonight. And to jump, looks like Lisi for Port Edwards. as well as Sheaf for Marion, and Sheaf wins it. Marion starts off with the ball, and it's deflected out of bounds by Nathan Gibbs right away. And we mentioned Nathan Gibbs for the Blackhawks, 35 points away from 1,000. Be a massive game from Gibbs tonight, but definitely not out of the question for a lethal scorer like Nathan Gibbs to put up 35. Marion looks to take an early lead here. Patient first possession, Jaden Sturr. Top of the key to Malig. Back right wing, it's Sheaf. Top of the key for Sturr. And the pass inside deflected away by Beck, and Marion, the Mustangs, will reset their offense. Back to the top of the key, left wing Malig. Defended by Hildebrandt. Now top of the key for Zimmerman. Back right wing, it's Sturr. Now into the corner, it's Ethan Sheaf. And Marion really taking their time here offensively, just skipping the ball around, and just about a turnover, and Gibbs a little shaken up there as Jaden Sturr saved the ball and hit Gibbs in an unfortunate area. Gibbs is trying to shake that one off, and he's going to check out for a moment. He's just going to need to take a breather and hopefully come back in soon. But it's Jaden Sturr, back top of the key to Zimmerman. Again, Marion really taking their time here offensively as Sheaf wants the right wing three. That one's going to be short. Lisi on the rebound. That's Port Edwards the other way. Port Edwards missing 20 points per game with Gibbs on the bench right now. Brendan Beck. Beck looking. Port Edwards setting up their offense against the man-to-man defense of the Mustangs. Josh Tranel drives inside, has it poked away, and a battle for the ball. Tranel comes up with it, finds Hildebrandt. And it looks like Gibbs went back into the locker room for Port Edwards. Hopefully Gibbs is all right. Tranel goes baseline. Kicks to the corner, it's Hildebrandt. Back top of the key for Tranel. Right wing to Brendan Beck. Beck drives inside, he's fouled, and we'll see if they get the foul on here. Looks like they got Parker Miller. Be his first personal, team first. Beck in the corner. Beck goes baseline, up with the layup, has it blocked from behind by Miller. And it's Marion basketball in transition, and Miller lost it out of bounds. Turnover for the Mustangs. Beck brings it up. Still zeros here, just over 2 minutes into the game. Lisi with a lane to the basket, kicks it out to Tranel, who steps inside. Back out to Beck at his feet. Top of the key for Josh Tranel. Now right wing, it's Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt back to the top of the key, into the corner for Beck. And another whistle and another foul. And that's going to be on Miller, again. Unless I'm mistaken, that's Miller's second. I believe they got the first one on Miller. They did. That is Parker Miller's second personal. Not even 3 minutes into the game yet. Brendan Beck kicks out to Lisi. And again, usually in most of Port Edwards games, Nathan Gibbs rarely, if ever, comes off the court. So it's interesting to see how this Port Edwards team handles it without their leading scorer out on the floor. And right now, their offense a little bit stagnant. Hildebrandt into the corner for Beck. Back out to Tranel. Port Edwards inside to Lisi now, and Lisi kicks it out to Hildebrandt. Lisi might have had a shot in there. It looks like Coach Beck is saying, Lisi, you got to take that one. He had a lane to the basket. Outside for Beck. The open three, that's in and out. The Mustangs the other way. It was Jaden Sturr on the rebound. Sturr ahead to Miller. Miller with those two fouls. Got to be careful. Top of the key to Malig. Now back to Sturr. Stir top of the key, defended by Tranel. Kicks left wing for Ethan Sheaf. Sheaf goes baseline and a foul from behind. They're going to get Brendan Beck on the foul, and Nathan Gibbs will check back into the game. Big, very important for Port Edwards there, to say the least. Port Edwards in that 2-3 zone. Left wing over to Sheaf. Now back right wing, it's Alex Zimmerman into the corner for Scherf. Both these teams staying patient offensively. Neither of these defenses giving up a lot of space, as that's a 3 from Zimmerman off. And it's back to Port Edwards looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. You got to think they're going to get the ball in the hands of Gibbs here. And they do. Gibbs thought about the 3. Drives inside to the basket. Left-hand finish up and good. Right off the bat, Nathan Gibbs checks in, and just like that, 2-0. Port Edwards, as he's now 33 away from 1,000. Gibbs inside, the spin move, the step through, left-hand shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, though, and finishes at the basket. Nathan Gibbs, he's got 4. And it's back to the Mustangs. Inside, it's Stir to the basket. Left-hand finish is missed. Offensive rebound, missed. Stir battling for the ball, can't come up with it. Port Edwards in transition. It's back over to Tranel, the mid-range jumper. That's short. And you look at this Port Edwards offense when Gibbs is in there. It's just so much more smooth, as Sheaf just tosses that one a bit high out of bounds for the 3rd turnover for the Mustangs here in the first half. Port Edwards ball. Gibbs. Well, Tranel will run point. Gibbs still doesn't look necessarily 100% out there. Looks like he's still running around a little gingerly, but it hasn't stopped him from scoring 4 quick points. Gibbs right wing, defended by Stir. Back top of the key for Lisi. Lisi skips over to Orheim, Carson Orheim. Back to Gibbs left wing. He goes baseline, got a lane to the basket. Nathan Gibbs with 6 early points. He's 29 away from 1,000. Continue to count that down for you. Stir left wing. Into the corner from a league. Back to the top of the key, Marion. Looking to work the ball around here. 6-0 Port Edwards. Sheaf for 3, and it's nothing but net. Ethan Sheaf from downtown. Now it's Gibbs. So he was thinking about a step-in 3 there. Pulls back out, kicks over to Tranel. Into the corner. Orheim has it deflected, and that went off Orheim out of bounds. Turnover, Blackhawks. Looked like Scherf may have deflected that one off of Orheim and then out of bounds. As Hildebrandt will check back in for Port Edwards. And Sheaf brings it up. Sheaf leads Marion in scoring this year, just over 13 a game. Now he finds Malik, and it's rejected from behind. Nathan Gibbs with a block off the glass. And now he takes it all the way to the basket. A foul and a blocking call on the floor. Or did they call it on the shot? I believe they called it on the floor. I think they got Stir that time. First personal, team 3rd. Port Edwards ball, Gibbs, the corner 3, and it's good. It's bottom for Nathan Gibbs. After getting hurt to start the game, he comes in, and within 3 minutes, he's got 9 points. Pass over to Stir. It's 9-3 Port Edwards. Top of the key, right wing now for Zimmerman. Zimmerman back top of the key for Jackson Crone into the game for the Mustangs. Sheaf left wing. Sheaf defended by Beck. Again, this Port Edwards 2-3 zone working well. Tranel pokes it away. Sheaf dives on the floor for it. Stir ahead to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back out to Stir. The skip pass to Malik. Malik defended by Hildebrandt, and I misspoke. Port Edwards now in a man-to-man defense. They were in a 2-3 for a while there. The backdoor pass. Zimmerman for 2. No, he missed the layup. Port Edwards in transition. Nathan Gibbs to the basket. Left-hand layup in and out. Gibbs is 26 away from 1,000. Zimmerman, the right wing three. It's good. Bottom for Alex Zimmerman. 6 points on 2 threes for the Mustangs, and it's Port Edwards ball. Gibbs with all 9 of the Blackhawks points. Into the corner, it is Tranel. And out of bounds, turnover for Port Edwards. Mustang ball, 9:40 left here in the first half. Ethan Sheaf, the kick out, Maligue for 3, and it's good. Bottom for Ryan Maligue, and we're tied up at 9 apiece. Gibbs the other way, the step in 3, in and out. Sheaf on the board. Stolen away, Nathan Gibbs right away in transition, steps back. Looking to set up the offense here, and Marion has now switched to, it looks like a 2-3 zone. Gibbs right wing, inside the high post. Beck, back out to Gibbs. Again, that 2-3 zone. And it might be a good idea as Marion, well, I think we have blood on Brendan Beck. So Beck's going to have to check out. He's got blood on his arm. And we have a timeout. And did we call a timeout? Oh, we got to clean up. Clean up something on the floor. So we'll step aside and be back with more regional basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back, everybody, as we got the blood cleaned up off the floor, and it looks like off of Brendan Beck here shortly. And we get set to resume play after the brief stoppage. Been told by a... Well, and are we ready? We are. Here we go. Port Edwards ball. Tranel to inbound. 9-9 the score into the corner for Hildebrandt. That one's short, and it goes out of bounds, and I think that went off, no, went off Port Edwards. At first glance, I thought it might have went off Marion. They say Marion ball. And I was corrected by one of the Marion fans. It's Jaden Stewart for the Mustangs. I just want to make sure we get those pronunciations right. Stewart. Brings it up, finds Crone. Crone into the corner and out of bounds. Turnover for the Mustangs. That's 5 for the Mustangs here in the first half. Still 9-9 with 8:41 to play here in the first. Nathan Gibbs has all 9 Port Edwards points. And he's 26 away from 1,000 career points, the junior Nathan Gibbs. This 2-3 zone, maybe forcing some trouble. Tranel for 3, it's short. The offensive rebound, a battle for it and a jump ball. It was Hayden Hewitt battling for the ball for the Blackhawks. Stewart may have been in there as well. Into the corner, Beck the quick 3. That's good, it rattles home for Brendan Beck. As soon as he comes off the bench after getting his jersey cleaned up. It's a theme for Port Edwards. These starters that have to come out for injury or I guess blood reasons, they come right in and knock down shots. Top of the key 3 for Zimmerman. Speaking of knocking down shots, Alex Zimmerman now with 6 points on 2 threes. 12-12. Brendan Beck right wing, the skip pass to Gibbs. And running a zone defense is usually a pretty nice way as Tranel tries the 3 and it's good. Timmy Tranel for 3, and if Port Edwards keeps knocking down threes, Marion won't be in a 2-3 zone for long. That has to be, you assume that's why Port Edwards came out of their 2-3. Marion's been hitting threes to start this game. Sheaf, the mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebound for Gibbs. Gibbs in transition, pushes ahead to Beck. Beck the pull-up 3. That one's short. And threes flying all over the place here at Port Edwards. 15-12, Blackhawks lead. Port Edwards applying some full court pressure now. It's Ethan Sheaf. Sheaf pulls back. Skips over to Maligue. Maligue into the corner for Stewart. Stewart top of the key, back to Zimmerman. Now right wing for Sheaf. Sheaf the little jab step, takes the ball screen. Spins and he traveled. 6 turnovers for the Mustangs. This is a 3-point game, but Port Edwards has had the advantage turnover-wise. It's 6-2 turnovers, Marion to Port Edwards. Beck runs point here for the Blackhawks. Gets that 2-3 over to Gibbs. Gibbs tries the 3 left wing, and it's good. Nathan Gibbs. It's a 3-point party here to start things off in Port Edwards. A foul on Nathan Gibbs now. Threes all over the place to start things off as Gibbs gets closer and closer to that 1,000-point milestone. He's got 12 already here tonight. He needs 35 in the game to get to 1,000. Ryan Maligue in transition, defended by Alisi. It's poked out of bounds. Possession stays with Marion. We talked about the threes in this game. Marion's got 4 threes. That's all of their points are from downtown. And Port Edwards with 4 threes of their own. 8 combined threes here just over midway through the first half. Short corner for Zimmerman. Zimmerman outside to Maligue. Maligue back into Zimmerman in the post. He's got a size advantage on Tranel, but he kicks it out to Sheaf, and it goes out of bounds as Beck takes the fall. Another turnover for Marion. Tranel in transition all the way to the cup. Right-hand layup is good. It rolls in for Timmy Tranel. He's got 5. And Sheaf brings it up 20-12. Port Edwards lead. Pulling away a little bit here in the first half, but Sheaf to the basket, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. They'll get Brendan Beck on the foul. It's Beck's second personal, team third. And the free throws missed by Sheaf. Again, the winner of this game will be playing the winner of Almond Bancroft and Spencer, so they'll either be at Almond Bancroft or at home against Spencer. And it's Marion down 8, make it down 7. Ethan Sheaf goes 1 for 2 from the line. He's got 4. Nathan Gibbs brings it up for the Blackhawks. Marion still in that 2-3 zone. Tranel. Outside to Orheim, back to Gibbs. Gibbs, high post for Tranel. Inside, Lisi for two. Nice pass from Timmy Tranel, and it's Blake Lisi on the layup. 22-13, Port Edwards. Parker Miller with those two fouls. Kicks right wing to Malig. Malig inside to Miller, defended by Orheim. Malig steps through, spins, outside to Zimmerman. Now Stewart. Stewart for three. That's no good. A rebound for Lisi. Port Edwards now in transition. Tranel all the way to the basket. Right-hand scoop shot up and good. Timmy Tranel's got it going. He's got 7. And a timeout. Marion, we will step aside and be back with more regional basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Welcome back, everybody. 24-13, number 5, Port Edwards leads number 12, Marion, 24-13. 5:08 left in the first half, and that is going to be a turnover right off the bat. Orheim with the steal. 8 turnovers for the Mustangs. Gibbs all the way to the basket. Tough shot. Gets the roll to go. Nathan Gibbs. 21 away from 1,000. And that's a foul on Hunter Hewitt for Port Edwards. And Coach Beck came up here before the game, Port Edwards, and said he just might leave Nathan Gibbs in the game if he gets close to 35 tonight. Try to get him that 1,000. 26-13, Port Edwards. Sheaf to inbound, gets it in to Stewart, and the tough bank shot is good from Jaden Stewart. He's on the board for the first time tonight. Gibbs steps back, kicks over to Tranel. Tranel's got it going here the last few minutes. He's got 7. Hunter Hewitt, short corner for Orheim. Hewitt back outside to Gibbs. Gibbs drives left into the corner to Tranel. Tranel back out to Gibbs. Gibbs defended by Miller. Into the corner for Tranel. Back to Orheim. Gibbs, top of the key, 3, in and out. Orheim can't get the rebound. You know, even when Gibbs misses, they're just about down. It's Stewart, stolen away. Hunter Hewitt in transition. The layup short. Gibbs on the rebound. The putback good for Nathan Gibbs. Gibbs has got 16 first half points. Another turnover. Tranel to Gibbs. The step through shot is good. Nathan Gibbs on fire early on. He has got 18 points. He's 17 away from 1,000, and a timeout. Marion will keep it here. And hear from the great folks over at Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's hiring event is going on now. All locations are looking to hire. Get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. And it's Port Edwards up 30-15. Nathan Gibbs, 17 points from 1,000 career points. Again, he needed 35 in this game to get there. He's got just about half already. And Port Edwards has pulled away from Marion a bit here in the first half. Still a lot of time, a lot of game to be played here tonight to decide who advances to the regional semifinals. And it's 30-15 Port Edwards with 3:40 left here in the first half. And it's Marion Mustang basketball. Sheaf will inbound. Ever since Port Edwards started putting on that full court pressure, they've really started to force some more turnovers. The Mustangs with 10 turnovers compared to the Blackhawks with just 2. Mustang ball inside to Miller. Miller in traffic. Skip over to Zimmerman. A dangerous pass. Now the handoff to Sheaf. Again, Sheaf still going to get going here. He had that 3 early. Now he's a little jump hook. That one's off. And he does have 4 points. Gibbs in transition. Gibbs kicks to the corner. Timmy Tranel, another 3. That one's short. Rebound Malig. Quickly ahead in transition. Miller able to corral it. Miller outside Stewart. Stewart, a step-in 3. No. Kicks it over to Zimmerman. May have had an open 3 there, but elects to keep the offense working. Stewart in the corner. Defended by Gibbs. Gibbs has 1 foul. Miller right wing. Back into the corner for Sheaf. Sheaf defended by Tranel. Top of the key for Stewart. Again, this defense of Port Edwards doing a nice job. Sheaf in the post, steps through. Tough jump hook, missed. Tranel on the board. Port Edwards ahead. Orheim pulls back out to Tranel. Tranel to Gibbs. The open 3. It's good. Nathan Gibbs bottoms it. He's got 21 first half points, and he's 14 away from 1,000. The Mustangs, Sheaf inside, a foul on the floor before the shot, 33-15. Port Edwards, and I wonder who they got. Did they get Tranel or Gibbs there? I think that may have been on Gibbs. Should be his second. Double check that at halftime. But it's Stewart to inbound, gets it into Sheaf. 18-point Mustang deficit in the post. It's Zimmerman. Backs in Orheim and a foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Alex Zimmerman. And that time they get Carson Orheim on the foul. That's his first personal, team 6th. Zimmerman to the line. Zimmerman knocks down the first. He's now got 7 in the game. He leads the Mustangs in scoring. And Zimmerman misses the second, but an offensive rebound for Stewart. Lost the ball. Miller comes up with it. Miller outside to Stewart in the corner. Stewart defended by Gibbs. Into Sheaf. Sheaf steps back. Tranel defending. Right wing for Zimmerman. And Marion taking their time here offensively. Inside, poked away. Orheim on the steal. It's back to Port Edwards, and they just threw it away. Hewitt threw it away. Stewart inside. Backing in. Battle for the ball, and a jump ball. Possession stays with Marion. Hewitt was trying to get the ball to Gibbs there, but Stewart was defending Gibbs the full court length. Up to Stewart in the corner. Top of the key, Miller, right wing, it's Sheaf. Sheaf inside, the nice pass, no, deflected away. Nathan Gibbs with a steal. 12 turnovers for Marion. Nathan Gibbs, he's got 21 already. The step in 3. That one's short. Hewitt on the rebound. Kicks it out, the save, and a foul. I think they're going to get Stewart here. We'll see who they call it on. They do. Jaden Stewart, second personal, team 4th. Nathan Gibbs to inbound. Gibbs inside. Dangerous pass to Tranel, Josh Tranel. Hewitt to Gibbs. 3, same spot, and it's good. Nathan Gibbs has got it going tonight. He's got 24 points in the first half. He wants that 1,000 tonight. Jaden Stewart. It's a foul committed against him. And there it is, 11 points from 1,000 for Nathan Gibbs, as it's going to be Stewart to the free throw line. We'll have that countdown for you, and with just 11 to go, Gibbs well on his way to getting 35 tonight and 1,000 for the career in his junior year. Jaden Stewart makes the first free throw, 36-17. Port Edwards leads. Stewart knocks down both free throws. 36-18. Nathan Gibbs with 24 points in the first half. Kicks to the corner. Orheim. The skip pass, a tough pass over to Josh Tranel. Back to Orheim and a travel. They got Josh Tranel for the travel. That's 4 turnovers for the Blackhawks. 38 seconds left. 36-18. The Blackhawk lead. Inside to Miller. Parker Miller ahead. Jaden Stewart. Stewart defended by Orheim. Stewart right wing. It's Alex Zimmerman. Zimmerman steps back, finds Sheaf. Sheaf, 3, no good. That's short. Hewitt on the rebound, lost the ball, but a foul. And no. Say Marion basketball. Sheaf to inbound. Skips it in. Zimmerman into the corner. Miller, 4-3. That's too strong. Orheim on the board. Port Edwards in transition. Ahead to Hewitt. Hewitt goes baseline, skips it out, and turns it over. He may have had a layup there. 5 turnovers for Port Edwards. 5 seconds left in the half. Stewart, the left-hand floater, in and out, and that'll do it for the first half as the 5-seeded Port Edwards Blackhawks lead the 12-seeded Marion Mustangs 36-18. It's Nathan Gibbs with 24 first-half points. We'll take a break, be back with a little halftime breakdown after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service. Keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back, everybody. It's halftime as the 5-seeded Port Edwards Blackhawks lead the 12-seeded Marion Mustangs 36-18 at halftime. And H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you are a hard-working individual, then we need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out our open positions at H&S. Our benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google us at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Also, Hawkins Ash CPAs is the certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. 40 seconds left on the halftime clock. Once again, my name is Caleb Jacoby alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production here tonight. Little scoring breakdown here in the first half, starting with Marion. Down 36-18, leading the way, it's Alex Zimmerman with 7, Ethan Sheaf with 4, Jaden Stewart with 4, and Ryan Malig with 3 as well. And for Port Edwards, leading the way, it's Nathan Gibbs with 24 points. Coach Beck at halftime said he's going to let him rip and go for that 35 points, the final 11 points that Nathan Gibbs needs to 1,000 career points. Very impressive to do that, especially in your junior season for Nathan Gibbs. He's got 24. Timmy Trandel's got 7. Brendan Beck with 3. And Blake Lisi has 2 for the Port Edwards Blackhawks. And also, I might as well just remind you, coming up after this game has concluded is your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to nasonvilledairy.com. Port Edwards start off with the ball. We'll see if changing hoops is going to cool Nathan Gibbs off a little bit. He's going to drive to the basket. Tough runner shot, missed. Lisi on the board. Back out to Trenel. Now it's Beck for 3. The left wing shot, in and out. Mustangs the other way. Sheaf into the corner. It's Zimmerman. Zimmerman, top of the key for Malig. Malig defended by Hildebrandt. Inside for Sheaf. The back in. Fadeaway shot. Missed. Rebound, Brendan Beck. Gibbs the other way. Defended by Stewart. Gibbs steps back. Still in that 2-3 zone. Are the Mustang? No. Oh, trying to figure it out here as Hildebrandt outside shot is good. Caden Hildebrandt, and I'm going to look at that again next possession, but it looks like Marion might be in a box and one on Nathan Gibbs. Based on what I saw in that last possession, Sheaf outside to Ryan Malig. Inside and a foul. Blake Lisi is going to get called for the reach-in. That is Lisi's first personal, team first here in the second half. Inside, Sheaf in the corner. Sheaf inside the step-through move. The tough layup off the glass and good for Ethan Sheaf. He's got 6. Nathan Gibbs quickly ahead to Beck. Beck just hit a 3 to start the half. Beck's got 6. Inside, Tranel. Outside, Hildebrandt, another 3. I believe his foot was on the line, and it was. That's a 2. It's a 2-point shot for Hildebrandt. I apologize. It was Hildebrandt with that 3 earlier as Zimmerman quickly with a layup on the other end. Zimmerman's got 9. Gibbs. Now this looks like man-to-man defense. Gibbs all the way to the basket for 2. 9 points away from 1,000 for Nathan Gibbs. He's got 26 in the game. Right wing three, Stewart, that one's straight on but short. Tranel on the board. Back ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs all the way to the cup. A tough shot. He's fouled on the shot. And Gibbs will go to the line for 2 free throws. Looks like they got Ryan Maligue on the foul, his first personal, team second. Rather, team first. Gibbs to the line. Gibbs short on the first free throw. It's Gibbs' first trip to the line tonight. Looking for point number 27. And he's got it. Nathan Gibbs with 27 points. 8 away. Jaden Stewart to Miller. Miller's got to get it across. Does. Miller defended by Beck. Steps out. Hands off for Sheaf. Sheaf takes the screen. Zimmerman drives inside. Double teamed. Poked away. Stolen away. Turnover. 13 for Marion. Gibbs the other way. Gibbs, the step back three. It's good. Nathan Gibbs is feeling it tonight. He's got 30 points, and we still got 15 left to play. He's 5 away from 1,000. Now he's got a steal. Nathan Gibbs the other way. He's going to slow it down. Skip it over to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt tries the three. Blocked by Stewart. This Port Edwards crowd on the edge of their seats for Gibbs to hit that 1,000-point mark. And a travel. They're going to get Miller on a travel. 15 turnovers for the Mustangs. 47-22. Port Edwards as we are on 1,000-point watch for Nathan Gibbs. And he's 5 points away. Brendan Beck brings it up. Kicks it over to Tranel. Josh Tranel. Gibbs outside. Pulls back. Skips it over to Beck. You know, the thing you got to like about Gibbs' game is he's got 30 points, but it doesn't feel like he forces stuff out there. He's just smooth out there on the court as Timmy Tranel misses the mid-range shot. Sheaf steps back, looking to go baseline. Tranel defending well. The shot, no good. Tough shot from Sheaf. Quickly ahead, it's Tranel. Tranel all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup, missed. Battle for the board, and Gibbs comes, no, it's still a battle for it. Gibbs is on the ground, and a timeout. A timeout for Port Edwards, and we will keep it here. It's 47-22, Port Edwards over Marion. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the winter months ahead. Give the pros at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. (47-42), Port Edwards lead. It is Blackhawks basketball. Nathan Gibbs 5 points away from 1,000 career points. They get it to him in the post. He steps in, layup, tough shot, it's good. Nathan Gibbs. He has got 32 points tonight. And he's 3 points away from hitting 1,000. Turnover, Port Edwards ball. Quickly ahead, it's Beck. Out to Gibbs, thought about the three. Back out to Beck, top of the key. Here it is. Gibbs, the three for 1,000, in and out. And just a gasp of awes from the Port Edwards fans here. Again, they're all on the edge of their seats waiting for Gibbs to hit 1,000. Zimmerman in the corner to Miller. Back to Zimmerman, 49-22. Port Edwards. The skip pass, top of the key to Sheaf. Short corner, it's Stewart. Stewart skips it to Zimmerman. Now the left wing three is short. Short, Port Edwards the other way. Beck almost lost it. Skips back out to Josh Tranel. Tranel inside, fakes the mid-range shot, back to Timmy Tranel. Outside, Brendan Beck for 3, in and out. Back to the Mustangs, down by 27. Port Edwards really pulling away. Tranel ahead and a foul. Turnover for Marion, their 17th. And the foul is on Ethan Sheaf, his first. Team second. Port Edwards ball. Nathan Gibbs, 32 points. 3 points from 1,000. Tranel, left wing to Hewitt. Back to Tranel. Tranel takes the screen from Gibbs. Got an open lane, baseline, and he finds himself open for a layup. Misses it, though, and now he takes the shot again on the follow. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Timmy Tranel to the line. And on the foul, they're going to get Ryan Maligue, his second personal, team third. And it's Tranel to the line. Tranel misses the first. Tranel's second attempt. He misses the second. Nathan Gibbs on the board. Steps inside, the step-through move, layup up and good. Nathan Gibbs, an athletic move, and Gibbs is shaken up a little bit. He might have got hit in the face or the eye. Maybe an inadvertent poke to the eye, and Gibbs is going to stay in the game. Hopefully Gibbs is all right. He is 1 point away from 1,000 career points. He's got 34 points, and there's still 12 and a half left to play. Ryan Maligue, defended by Gibbs. Gibbs pokes that one out of bounds, looking to get a steal. Still feeling at his eye a little bit there, but he seems to be all right. Stewart inbound. Stewart gets it into Zimmerman. Zimmerman outside to Sheaf. Sheaf defended by Timmy Tranel. Sheaf takes the ball screen. Again, this Port Edwards defense has been great. Sheaf for 3. That's too strong. Tranel on the rebound. Tranel in transition. Tranel into the corner. It's Hewitt. The left hand 3 rattles home. And Port Edwards has it all working tonight. Hayden Hewitt from downtown off the bench. Jaden Stewart, defended by Josh Tranel, over to Zimmerman. 54-22. Blackhawks lead it. Stewart, and it's Gibbs. The breakaway for 1,000 and a foul. And Stewart sends him to the ground on the foul. And Stewart's not going to let Gibbs get it easily. I thought Gibbs was going for a dunk. He looked like he was raring for a dunk. And Gibbs isn't happy with Stewart there, but Gibbs is gonna have a chance to get 1,000 with a free throw. And it's 2 free throws for Nathan Gibbs. He's a free throw away from 1,000 career points. And here it is. That's good. Nathan Gibbs. Play will stop. Nathan Gibbs, as a junior, reaches 1,000 career points here in the regional quarterfinal. And a timeout on the floor. They're going to let Nathan Gibbs bask in the moment a little bit. Congratulations to Nathan Gibbs on 1,000 career points as a junior for the Port Edwards Blackhawks. And what a career it's been for Nathan Gibbs. And he does it in the playoffs, in the regional quarterfinals, on the free throw there. Nathan Gibbs, 1,000 career points. 35 in this game. He's got 35 points, and there's still 11 minutes and 37 seconds to play. You got to think Gibbs might not come back into this game with the score being what it is after getting 1,000. Well, he's back in the game right now. So we'll see how far he can run up his point total here. Well, he's got a free throw. He's got a free throw yet here to shoot. So Gibbs with 35 and 1,000 career points will go for 1,001. And it's good. Nathan Gibbs, he's got 36 points in the game. Back to Marion the other way. Down by 34. It's Sheaf inside. He misses on the interior. And Gibbs is going to stay in there, so who knows how many points Gibbs could get up to tonight. A three in the corner. It's short. Rebound for Sheaf. It was Hunter Hewitt on the three. Sheaf the other way. Sheaf has it poked away. Timmy Tranel. Zimmerman now left wing. Back to Sheaf. Inside, Stewart, the tough fadeaway, no good. Gibbs brings it up. Back to Tranel. Outside, it's Hewitt. Hewitt in the corner, Orheim. Orheim back outside, Hewitt. Port Edwards taking their time here. Into the corner, Timmy Tranel from downtown. It's good. Timmy Tranel bottoms it. He's got 10. Let's look at one other CWC South team tonight. It's Pacelli and Assumption on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network as well. Steve Maves on the call over there in Assumption. The 8-seed Assumption, 9-seed Pacelli. Pacelli's up on Assumption 42-37 with 10.5 to play in the second half. And Port Edwards and with Pacelli and Assumption in the same sectional. And that's going to be a layup for Hayden Hewitt. He's got 5. Timeout, Port Edwards, and that'll be likely the end of Nathan Gibbs' night. So Gibbs is going to finish the night with 36 points. 36 points, having not played the final 10 minutes, and he gets 1,000 points for his career, 1,001 to be exact. We'll keep it here. And hear from our friends over at Solaris. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speed you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. Also a reminder, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We will have live interviews with Coach Beck of Port Edwards, as well as our Highlight House player of the game, of course, Nathan Gibbs. So be sure to stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Final 9:40 of this one. Brendan Beck brings it up here for the Blackhawks. Orheim thought about the three. Instead gets to Hewitt, top of the key. Inside, stolen away. Back to the Mustangs. Ryan Maligue, defended by Orheim. Into the short corner, it's Crone backing in. Outside, Zimmerman, he's hit a couple threes already. That one's too strong. Orheim on the board. Again, you start to think about and preview a matchup with potentially Almond Bancroft, but Brendan Beck knocks down a three. Yeah, we don't know the result officially of Almond Bancroft Spencer yet, but I'll throw some of my personal opinion in there as Hunter Hewitt gets called for a foul. That's his third. I'm going to make a prediction. Almond Bancroft's going to get a win there. We assume that happens. The 4-seed Almond Bancroft, it will be Port Edwards going back to their conference rival in the CWC South, Almond Bancroft, for their third matchup of the season. Port Edwards lost both matchups to Almond Bancroft this season. Almond Bancroft, of course, won the CWC South as Sheaf takes a hard fall and a foul. Hopefully he's all right. They got Hewitt on the foul. It looks like we do have a running clock here with a 44-point game. And the foul is on Hayden Hewitt, first personal. But again, look ahead for Port Edwards. Their 2 matchups against Almond Bancroft as Sheaf misses the free throw. Last time they played him, which was at Almond Bancroft, Port Edwards lost 44-38 in that game, just a 6-point game. And we were here for their game earlier in the season, here at Port Edwards, where Almond Bancroft really blew out Port Edwards 59-31. They put on a box-and-one defense against Nathan Gibbs and got a blowout win, a 28-point win. But if you go on, recent games here, as that's going to be the 4th foul for Hunter Hewitt. He's going to check out. But you look at Port Edwards, they improved the second time around. Again, the first time those 2 teams played, Port Edwards and Almond Bancroft, it was not close. 59-31, Almond Bancroft here at Port Edwards. Second time, 44-38. Almond Bancroft won. So you've heard the age-old saying, especially in high school Wisconsin basketball, it's tough to beat a team 3 times. I can speak to that as Ethan Sheaf hits the layup. But at the end of the day, new game's a new game, and beat a team in the playoffs, you'll take that. So likely we're gonna have Port Edwards coming out of this one, but likely it'll be Port Edwards at Almond Bancroft on Thursday. Battle for it, goes out of bounds. And Lisi will check out of the game. Some subs coming in for Port Edwards here. And it's Orheim kicking right wing for Hewitt. Port Edwards with a amount of substitutions in here. Emptying out the bench as, again, we take a look at just the sectional overall here. Again, Port Edwards likely going to be at number 4, Almond Bancroft. That will be on Friday, I misspoke. Friday, March 4th, the boys' regional semifinal, with the regional final being Saturday night, 7 p.m. All-star time, 7 p.m. And, where Port Edwards is at here, they move ahead. They're going to advance here. They move ahead. Let's say they beat Almond Bancroft. They're going to be likely playing Newman. Newman the 1 seed, but you still got Pacelli and Assumption in that other side. A lot of CWC South members here in this section 2A, with Tri-County, Pacelli, Assumption, Port Edwards, and Almond Bancroft all in this sectional. Interesting to see how this stuff plays out as Sheaf goes to the lane and scores. Back to Port Edwards the other way. Port Edwards, it's a nice spot to be in here. Obviously, if you're Port Edwards up by 38, but beyond just being up, you get a chance to get to get some of the younger guys, the freshmen, the sophomores, into the game, and they get some varsity experience, and not only varsity experience, but varsity playoff experience for these guys. And it's going to be Hewitt to the line for 2 free throws. Foul on Quinn Tolan for Marion. As we check in with that other CWC South team, Assumption Pacelli. That's the one you should have had circled here in our broadcast this week. The 8-9 matchup, and it looks like it's holding true to being a good game. 44-39. Pacelli leads Assumption at Assumption. Pacelli lost to Assumption earlier in the season, as Hewitt misses the first free throw and misses the second as well. Hewitt's got 5, does Hayden Hewitt. Back to Marion. Speaking of Hayden Hewitt, stealing it away. Breakaway layup is good. Hayden Hewitt. He's got 7. And a substitution, Hayden Hewitt will check out. Chase Bumgart will come in for Port Edwards. Pacelli now goes up 46-39 on Assumption. Also, we have Neilsville and Osseo Fairchild. Neilsville up big on Osseo Fairchild, 65-35 in that one with 7 minutes to play. Marion looks to get something going here, and as we look forward, into next season for Marion, they're going to lose some seniors. Ethan Sheaf is going to graduate. Alex Zimmerman, so those guys are probably going to stay out on the court their last few minutes of varsity basketball in. And for them also, Isaiah Geetz, a senior, Quinn Tolan, a senior for Marion, as well as Orheim. Carson Orheim sinks the three. Under 2 minutes to play now, a 69-28 Port Edwards lead. Back outside, the shot up and good off the glass from Isaiah Geetz. Isaiah Geetz, the senior, for two. And it's back to Orheim. That one will go out of bounds. We also got Columbus Tigerton. Columbus up 65-22 on Tigerton with 2:40 left in that one. Now, Columbus is an interesting one. They're a part of similar sectional here as these two teams. They're the number 2 seed in the 2A sectional. So it wouldn't be till the sectional final that this side of our bracket, or rather the sectional semifinal, this side of our bracket is going to face a team like Columbus Catholic, who's potentially coming out of that bottom half of Section 2A, as the mid-range shot no good from Nick Malig. Under a minute left to play, 45 seconds, and a foul for Sheaf. Sheaf second, personal. Team fifth, and it looks like Sheaf will stay in. It'll be Quinn Tolan, the end of the night for Quinn Tolan, and as Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Also, Carrie Van Ert, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Ert, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert, State Farm, on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Ert, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Carrie Van Ert, State Farm, on Facebook to get started. Free throw missed that time by Chase Bumgart. It's an and one opportunity. Crone goes to the basket. 20 seconds left in this one. Port Edwards going to advance. Another reminder, coming up next, your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. And be sure to stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have live on-the-court interviews with Coach Beck of Port Edwards, as well as our Highlight House player of the game, Nathan Gibbs, with 1,000 points. And that will do it. The Port Edwards Blackhawks advance and survive 71-32 over the Marion Mustangs here tonight. Port Edwards will advance to regional semifinals to take on either Almond Bancroft or Spencer on Friday night. So 71-42 Port Edwards. Coming up next, Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll step aside and be back with that postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Dairy post-game show, Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm joined by Coach Beck of Port Edwards. And Coach, big win, a blowout win in the first round of playoffs. I guess take me through that game and what you guys were able to do well.
You know, we talked about it all week. Our transition defense is really what we need to do, and that's what we were able to do here. You know, it was 9-9. I can't remember the stat the coach said. It was 41-13 or however we took them, but our defense started that, right? We got some turnovers in the front court. We cleaned up our half-court defense, and we hit some shots, and obviously Gibbs was really good tonight.
Yeah, that's my next question. So Nathan Gibbs, you know, we know him averaging 20 points per game this season. He eclipses 1,000 points this year. I guess talk a little bit about what he means to this team and his performance tonight and overall in his career as well.
Oh, I mean, we go as Nate goes. I think everybody knows that, right? He's a great scorer. Beyond that, but he's a great teammate, and he keeps the guys motivated. They know that they've got somebody to lean on, and he helps our defense tremendously. His size and his length around the basket. He's a tough player. Great player, great teammate.
All right, and then looking ahead, you may well be at Allman-Bancroft. I don't think that one's gone final yet, Allman-Bancroft-Spencer, but what are your thoughts on heading into that potential matchup on Friday and how you're going to prepare the team for that one?
Well, we had a really good game plan the last time we went in there. Same situation that we were in last year, second round in Allman, so it's familiar shoes, a little bit different team, but yeah, we're going to get back to what we need to do better to pull the win off and grind it in the next couple practices and hopefully go in there wherever it is or here and get a win.
So. All right, well, thanks a lot, Coach. Thank you for taking the time. And if you could send Nathan wherever he's at, we'll get. Oh, I see him over there. He's signing. Nathan Gibbs signing some autographs or something over here. Here's Nathan Gibbs. Here he comes. All right. All right, we got Nathan Gibbs here after signing some autographs over there along with some teammates. And Nathan, you eclipsed 1,000 points tonight. Let's talk about that first. And it's in a regional, playoff win. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, it feels really good. I mean, it's my junior year, and we had shortened games last season, so it really means a lot to make it up and get those points.
And then I'm sure you knew how many points you were away from it coming into this game. Did you have a feeling you might have the hot hand tonight, might be able to pull that out?
I wasn't really sure if I was going to get it. I was really just hoping that I could just have a good night and get my good shots, and I did.
All right, and then let's talk about this game. You get a playoff win tonight. Talk about what you guys were able to do well as a team. You get about a 40-point win tonight.
I mean, we knew going in that we had to play our game. We had to play our tempo, our pace. We had to push the floor. We had to play fast. It's our home court. We had to do what we had to do to get done.
All right, and then as you look forward, the Allman-Bancroft-Spencer game hasn't gone final yet to my knowledge, but you're familiar with a team like Allman-Bancroft who could potentially win that one. What are your thoughts going into that game, and how you guys going to kind of get a win there in the regional semifinal Friday?
We look forward to it. We're looking to get a W. We're looking to go farther.
All right.
We have high hopes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And then the last thing we're gonna have you do is just put you in the house. I'll give you that, and I'll have you look right up into the camera there.
We're the Blackhawks.
And you guys look like you got something special planned, right? All right. At least give me your name, and I'm in the house at least, and you can do whatever you want.
All right. I'm Nathan Gibbs.
I'm Caden Hildebrandt.
I'm Hunter Hewitt. We're the Blackhawks,
and we're in the house.
Yes, sir.
All right. Awesome, man. Thanks a lot. Congrats, guys. Yep. All right, that was Nathan Gibbs, highlight house player of the game. Along with Mr. Hildebrandt and Mr. Hewitt there. Nathan Gibbs brought with him as well. That's cool stuff. Nathan Gibbs with 1,000 career points. Actually got 1,001 technically here tonight, but Nathan Gibbs, our highlight house player of the game. Port Edwards takes down Marion here big time. Port Edwards will play the winner of Allman-Bancroft and Spencer on Friday night. If it's Allman-Bancroft, they'll be at Allman-Bancroft. If it's Spencer, they'll be here at Port Edwards. And with that, that's going to bring us to the end of our broadcast. I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight, and we will see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.